Hey everyone, the latest chapter of One Piece is finally out, so come join me on this cosmic cloud and let's journey into infinity and see what awaits us in the world of One Piece. Yo, sorry, I had a little cough there. Sorry about that. Forgive me. But 1048, chapter 1048 of the One Piece manga is here, ladies and gents. And before I get into that, I just want to talk a little bit about chapter 1047. Alright, so in chapter 1047, we see how Luffy finally yeets that thunderbolt into Kaido. And it's like so amazing. He's just like, how ridiculous. He grabbed the lightning and then it's called Gum Gum the Thunderbolt, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, I just think it'll be a one-time thing. I can't see Luffy grabbing lightning and hitting another opponent like that, like he did to Kaido. But that was pretty awesome seeing that, because it just brings back the Enru days back in Skypiea, just destroying everyone with that OP Goru Goru no Mi. I think in English it's called the Rumble Fruit. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But the big takeaway in chapter 1047 is how Kaido finally confirms to the world that Raja, the king of the pirates, I forgot how to say it in Japanese, I'm sorry. But he finally confirms that Roger had no devil fruit. But I'm pretty sure everyone who reads and watches the One Piece anime and reads the manga, etc., just assume that Roger was just an OP dude. He just conquered the world with hockey. But yeah, it was finally confirmed that Roger in the end did not have devil fruit, and all you need to conquer the seas is hockey. Super strong OP hockey. Just Roger was that dude. He conquered the whole world with just pure might of hockey. But overall, 1047 was pretty cool. You see Kaido do the Thunder Bagua, Death Destroyer. But yeah, he just clobbers Luffy over the head and he just flies into the air. But yeah, at the end of the chapter, we just see Luffy priming up his fist of destruction. If you catch my drift, the big fist. And then we see the villagers of Wano finally throwing up sending up the little lanterns with their wishes and dreams. And then at the end, we just see Luffy talking to Momo, just telling him that he has to move Onigashima. It's time. He's going for, I'm just gonna assume, the final blow, but who knows? Like I said, I personally think that we probably got 3 to 5 more chapters of fighting. Maybe. I'll give it till 1050. 1050 is where I personally think will end. So 3 more chapters is where the fight will end for Wano. But we'll see. He just, like I said, at the end, he tells Momo to move Onigashima, and he says, "I'm finishing this for good." And he believes in Momo. So yeah, that was a little summary of chapter 1047. But now let's get into the business. So, chapter 1048, 20 years is the name of the chapter. Has a little cover page of Brulee and Cracker, and we finally find out the 2 people. Well, I'm just gonna assume the 2 people that were invading Whole Cake Island were Reiju and Ichigo, I believe. Guy with the red hair, I believe that's him. Because I believe the other 2, the blue and the green-haired guy, I always forget their names, so forgive me, are the ones who were captured and now they're being invaded. Those were the 2. They're coming back to save their siblings. Brotherly, sisterly love, I guess, if you can call it. Germa double six. Germa double six. Close family. I don't know. They don't even got emotions. But yeah, chapter 1048 starts off with exactly the way we ended 1047, with Luffy telling Momonosuke to move Onigashima out of the way. But the classic Momo, classic Momo, he's just telling him that he can't. And then the big dragon power by Kaido. It's not an awakening or anything like that. But I don't know. I personally don't think we'll get Kaido awakening here. I don't think so. So we see Kaido turn like dark, and I'm just gonna assume it's like red, like the way that people have been coloring, like all red and like super hot, like magma fire or something. He called it Flame Dragon Torch. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Kaido and Luffy are readying their final blows, because Luffy touches him, his hand just starts like burning, it starts getting crispy out here. And like, how hot must Kaido be turning like his whole entire body for him to burn just by the flick of it, but just by touching him? But yeah, we see like exactly like in 1047 at the end, Luffy just powering up that big ass sky punch. I don't think it has a name. It's just like a punch. So I don't know. I don't think it'll end like this. It'll be crazy. But yeah, they've been waiting 20 years, 20 long years of slavery and death and everything to bring back Wano to how it was. So like I said, this is 1048. We got 2 more chapters. It'll either end based on this chapter, either next chapter or the chapter after 1050, but I don't know, it's just looking too damn crazy. As Kaido is telling Luffy that he will melt him into nothing before he even gets a chance to punch him, they do what they did in the anime in the episode 1015 where Hirogomo, I think that's what he's called, the guy, the little old man with the blue hair, how what they call hockey is known as Ryo here in Wano, and it's like that clash punching but without actually touching. So he's just gonna be able to punch Kaido without him melting his hand, because Kaido right now looks like he's on fire. It looks amazing. Like, I'm pretty sure how people have been drawing it is probably what he'll look like black and red flames. I don't know, it just looks crazy. He's just like, the old man taught me how to do that without touching. I'll smash you all the way down to the bottom of Heru. I just think the little callback to him teaching him Ryo at the prison is pretty awesome. But here comes Gumu Gumu no! I think it's just called Gun. It just says Gum Gum Gun here in the chapter. So who knows? Maybe it'll have a different name. If not, it's just a gun. Because, you know, we just put people down in the streets out here in the One Piece world. and then Kaido's is just called like Flame, Rising Dragon Flame Bagua. And it's just, whew, the power of hockey, the power of Ryo hockey. So right before we see the final clash, I'm just gonna assume it's a final clash, we see the people that are still inside of Onigashima, how the water has put out the flames, how they're praying for Luffy, Mugiwara no Luffy, to strike down Kaido and finally put end to the nightmare that they've all been suffering. Just get a nice little flashback after poor Kozuki Oden's death. We see the vassals running away, and we see how they're getting chased down, and how people are just saying that please to leave them alone. They don't want any more people dying after Oden. But you just see Kaido on his rampage, just swinging that big ass club, I guess I'm just gonna call it. He's just swinging it, just killing innocent people. And Orochi, man, I hate that guy. Everyone hates this dude, man. Orochi, please, why? But yeah, they show a little flashback, and the Kozuki, I forgot what's it called, the place where they lived is just getting burned down. So after the building is starting being burned, they finally show us the 4 samurai who were trapped into the little cave thing where Yamato was as a kid. They show us their names. It was Kibi, Hakumai, Ringo, and Udon. We finally see the reveal of who they were, who their name was, and how they went to battle, and how ever since the Kozuki were taken down for 20 years, people have been fighting and dying, revolution, battles, and everything to try to take down Orochi and Kaido. It's just pretty crazy what they show. They show the suffering. They show Kaido just annihilating in mass. They just taking people as slaves to work in their factories, to make the weapons and everything. They just took like all like the men and everything. They just didn't care. The rest they just gunned down. They polluted their waters. Like, they just show the brutality that is Kaido, and you just see people suffering. And then one of the craziest panels here, like, it gets pretty dark, is when they show like the suicide of somebody. Like, you see they don't really show a suicide, they just show a noose, and you see like a box, like a little crate under the noose, and you just see like a skull and a mom with her baby onto the side there. I don't think they're dead specifically, because she says the crops can't grow, we have nothing to eat. She just looks like they're suffering. The baby's crying. She has like very raggedy clothes, you know, just from probably not being able to buy new clothes and stuff like that. But oh man, that was just one crazy scene. Like, I didn't think you'd ever see that in One Piece. But man, the way that people would have suffered and how everyone is betting on Luffy and the Straw Hats and everyone just to finally take down Kaido after these 20 years. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gents. We're getting there. It's almost time. I can feel it. My hockey is telling me. Another crazy scene in this chapter is when Orochi is talking about the people of Wano, how they ate the smile fruits and they just smiling. Even if they're sad or crying, they can't even show their emotions anymore. Everything, they're just laughing. Just like in the anime, they did show them crying, and I'm pretty sure, I forgot what chapter it was, when the guy, I'm so bad with names sometimes, the guy with the blue afro, after they killed him, and they were still laughing and smiling, but you can see the tears running down. Like, that's just crazy. Orochi is just human filth. Like, oh my god, this dude Orochi is just trash. He's just filth, man. I am waiting for that guy to die. Just please die already. It's time for you to go. But yeah, he's just laughing at them, he's just calling them withering, crawling maggots. Like, Jesus, Orochi, please, just die. Just die, please. And it finally happens. It finally happens. We see Orochi that was being burned by Komurosaki. I think that's her name. I always have bad trouble saying her name. It finally happens. She lit him on fire, and he's coming for one more final blow to kill her. And then your boy arrives. Denjiro finally shows up after 20 years and slices his final head off as his body is being burned. He slices his head off, and I hope and pray that this is it. This is it. Orochi is finally dead. That piece of trash is finally dead. I'm praying, Lord Shrek, please let this be the end of Orochi. He has to be dead here, please. But that was a pretty crazy scene. He's literally like on fire. It finally happened. He finally died. It's it. This is it, ladies and gents. Chadjiro finally killed him. Your boy Denjiro, after disappearing for over, I don't know, I think it might have been 20 chapters, 20, 40 years. He finally sliced his head off. And then we get the little lantern saying, I wish Orochi would go away. And yeah, you got your wish. Whoever wrote that, I'm pretty sure you finally got your wish, and he's dead. He's dead. He's gone. You just see other lanterns, you know, please free us from this hell. I want clean water after it was polluted by the factories that they were built for making weapons. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. The dawn. The new age of Wano. We're finally gonna get it. It's coming, hopefully, unless the fight goes longer than 10:50. It's coming. But yeah, just like in 10:47, we see Luffy and Kaido are about to clash with Rio Haki, Conqueror's Haki. Rio! But yeah, the way the chapter ends is pretty... So much things that just happen in this chapter is pretty crazy. You see Orochi just die. You see these lanterns going up. You see how severe and crazy the land of Wano has been treated since the arrival of Kaido and since Orochi has taken over. It's just insane. It's just insane. So much was revealed here. The four samurai, they were finally revealed. Their names were Kibi, Hakumai, Ringo, and Udon. There's been one hell of a chapter. 1049 is about to be super crazy. There's just so much happening. There's just so much happening. One Piece is the GOAT. One Piece is the GOAT here. But yeah, that was chapter 1048, one of the craziest chapters. We didn't get much fighting, but we did get like a lot of revealing things. But let me know what you guys think, you know, down below, as they say. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my random ramblings. It was just like a summary of 1048, you know. It wasn't really a review, but you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to talk about One Piece. So if you guys enjoyed, stay tuned. I'll be doing more chapter reviews, summaries, whatever, and obviously the anime, because I watch the anime every Sunday now. I used to wait months to see them all in bulk, but now it's just getting too good. It's just getting too good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, just like I said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to come back and see more of my ramblings. So join me in my next video. So let's hop on this cosmic cloud and let's journey into infinity and see what awaits us next in the world of One Piece.